Woo! Hey everyone, this is TERRA from Daily Crypto Trades News, coming to you live from Bangkok, guys. It's a great time to be alive. We've got lots to talk about, absolutely lots to talk about. Looks like there's a huge catalyst for Luna Classic that nobody is talking about. It's the IBC, and remember that one of the things that led up to the huge rise for Luna Classic was the fact that the burn was being talked about, the burn was being implemented, and this caused a huge pump and a huge massive explosion for Luna Classic. So there's another huge catalyst, a big utility that is coming out for Luna Classic called IBC, and this IBC could be the next big thing that could cause Luna Classic to pump. And we're going to be talking about that. We're going to be jumping into that and much more. We got some interesting Dogecoin news. Also got some crypto regulatory news out there. Looks like Biden has just basically announced the new crypto regulations out there. So that is pretty cool. You guys should be all pretty excited about that. Even though there's some negativeness in the regulatory framework, we still all have to understand that institutions need to have a regulatory framework if they're going to ape in. So with this regulatory framework now in process and being passed pretty soon by Biden administration, we could be seeing that this regulation could aid a lot of large institutions to ape into cryptocurrency. So that is pretty good. Also too, we're seeing some more Bitcoin bottom indicators. Going to be talking about that. But the big breaking news is that the IBC is being talked about, but nobody's really talking about it, and that is kind of interesting. We're going to be jumping into that. We're going to be talking about what does that mean, and we could be seeing a huge pump like crazy for Luna Classic. So if that sounds interesting, let's jump into it. And remember, none of this is financial advice, just an OG in the house expressing my opinion. Now, don't forget, we've got the burn that's going to be happening on the 21st. Officially, that's going to be happening. So officially, we're going to be seeing Luna Classic tokens starting to be burned, and that is going to be very good. The other big thing that's coming up for Luna, we do have motorbike. We do have the AMA that's going to be happening between the Luna Classic team and Binance. So one of the big things that they're going to be pushing for is we really need Binance to actually do the off-chain burn, because right now most of the exchanges, with the exception of MEXC out there, they're only doing on-chain burns. And from that perspective, we're going to be jumping that into a second. But you can see that Binance overall, if you look at the trading volume out there for a Luna Classic, it's more than 50%, or pretty close to 50%. And if only the if the Luna Classic that's coming onto their platform and leaving their platform gets taxed, then that's going to result in probably only about 10% of all of the volume that's ever going to see the light of day when it comes to 1.2% tax burn. So it's very critical for the lunatics, the Luna community, that we do have the burns on every single transaction. So that is something that's going to be discussed, and I'll see if I can live stream that out there for you guys. But one of the big things that we need to be talking about, this new IBC protocol, which could be the next big catalyst for Luna Classic, that could actually see a Luna Classic actually on the road to knocking off some zeros and eventually hitting $1. So that is going to be interesting now. So let's jump into it, guys. Let's absolutely jump into it. So right now, don't forget to go back and watch all my other videos, and do become a member, guys. If you become a channel member, some of the perks that you get is we have a private WhatsApp group. We have tons of people on there sharing tips and tricks and all that kind of stuff, guys. So get on there. If you take a look at what's going on with the fear and greed index right now, the fear and greed index is an extreme fear. So remember, this is a contradictory indicator out there, and what you should be doing is still be buying the fear, because the whales are still buying. The whales are still kind of like manipulating out there, and we saw the big $1.6 billion worth of Ethereum that was pushed onto exchanges, and most of those were leverage exchange or margin exchanges when the merge had completed. So that was that was what they were doing to scare the retail investors to basically drop their coins out there. So that is what is going on. If you take a look at what the markets did yesterday, basically the markets were down about 1%. That to be expected. As I talked about, Biden White House just put out the framework on regulating crypto out there. So here's what's in it. So basically what's going on is Biden has just released the first ever framework. Fantastic, finally. and it basically outlines the ways in which this industry should invoke and make borderless transactions easier, as well as to crack down on fraud and digital asset space. So this is kind of interesting. So hopefully this will help, as I said in the intro, to actually push more of the larger institutions to get into crypto, because if all the large major companies in America put 1 to 2% of their balance sheet into crypto, then crypto would just go to the moon, guys, go to the moon, and you know what that's all about, guys. So if you take a look at the on-chain flow right now, we're seeing about $2.77 million worth of Bitcoin have flown off the exchange. So that is good, guys. That is good. And we're also seeing Ethereum is going off exchanges as well. So, we had that $1.6 billion worth of Ethereum that went onto exchanges. And now we're seeing it's moving out because a lot of whales that came in, they spooked the market. They caused a lot of the retail traders to basically panic, a panic sell. And they were able to buy Ethereum super cheap right now. So if you take a look at the crypto bubbles right now, we're seeing overall the market is very much green right now. We're seeing that Celsius network is down. A lot of profit taking there after the big meteoric rise. So if you take a look at what's going on with Bitcoin, Bitcoin is right now, it's pretty positive out there. We're just gingerly below 20,000. And like I said, buy the news, buy the rumors, sell the news, and that's exactly what happened with the merge out there. So what else is coming in right now? We can see that until the Luna Classic blocks, until the tax is actually active, it's about 5. Let me give this a refresh. Should be 4 days. Let me see what's going on with there. Get going. So we've got 4 days. We've got actually 4 days until the tax is active. And like I said, after the 4 days, we're going to be seeing that the big AMA on the 22nd. So that is what's going to be happening with that. What else is coming in? If you take a look at the burn, almost $3.9 billion worth of Luna Classic has been burned right now. So that is very, very cool in-house. But you can see that, even though Binance has the largest volume out there in terms of, the number of transactions, we're still seeing it's number 4 in terms of, we're still seeing it's number 4. And you can see that right here that, look at Binance, 39%. I believe this is Binance USA, 10%. So you're seeing that almost 50% of all the transactions for Luna Classic is happening on Binance. But if you take a look at the total burn, it's insignificant in terms of the total amount of volumes that they're doing. So that is why it's so important that if we really want these burns to accelerate and we really want these burns to happen, we really need Binance on the 22nd on the AMA to really start to say, look, we're going to be doing off-chain burns as well. And so that is what's really important about that. What else is coming in? We're also seeing that the total burns, like I said, 3.9 billion. We're seeing that the social sentiment for Luna Classic has jumped out there. Remember when we were at 0.6, we saw that the social sentiment engagement is about 132%, and this is slowly dying out there. So we really need the community to get engaged out there, because if you take a look at what happened with Doge, a very similar thing happened. There was all this hype, all this euphoria for Doge, and then it quickly died out. And when the hype and the euphoria died out, so did the price, guys. And we're seeing that the price of Doge has just been going down almost for like a year and a half right now. So Doge is not dead. It will come back to life. Also, fun fact, Doge is the second biggest proof of work cryptocurrency out there. So that's kind of interesting. Eh? What else is coming out there? So guys, keep tuned for the 22nd. Don't forget, we got the AMA that's happening on the 22nd. So guys, keep an eye on that. You're going to love it. I love it. So it is what it is. Also, what is coming out as well, we're seeing that right now the total APY on Luna Classic is about 14%, and we got about 713,000 K wallets right now. So let's take a look at the Luna Classic price, and we get into Luna, the big catalyst that, in my opinion, could catapult Luna Classic for the next big leg up. So right now we did see that Luna Classic did come up. It did come up, and it just kind of fizzled out at the 0.338895. So we had a really nice recovery. We have broken out. What is really key to understand here? You can see we have this huge descending triangle here. We have actually broken out above that. We're now broken past the 28,796 support level. So that is pretty good. We did go down and touch it, and it did hold a support, and now we're trading at about 29,812. So that is very good news in the house. So, you know, where do I see Luna Classic going for the next couple of days? I think what's going to happen for the next couple of days, we're probably going to be doing a little bit of sideways action. We're probably going to retest this support a couple times, and I think that, you know, once the burn starts to happen, hopefully we will see some price increase, and hopefully it's not a matter of, you know, buy the rumor, sell the news again, as we saw with Luna Classic. But we know we do have this IBC protocol that is coming, guys, and this IBC protocol could be the next big catalyst that we could see that, you know, Luna Classic could start to pump above the 420 level. So, you know, we got a big chunk of resistance at 3.4 right here. We definitely need to be blowing past that. So let's take a look at the total market cap and the volumes out there. So right now we're seeing the volumes have gone up very nicely for Luna Classic, up 37.58%. So that is pretty bullish. We're seeing that right now the market cap is about 1.8, and you know, we're pretty close to trading almost we're about 68% of the total market cap has been trading in 24 hours. So that is pretty good, guys. 68%. Not too shabby. So the volumes have definitely been picking up. So that is cool beans in the house. You know, so we have talked about this. You know, Terra Luna Classic traders must pave the way for bulls after this proposal. So we have this huge proposal that is coming. It looks like the, you know, previous rally was, as I said, was triggered by the 1.2% tax burn implementation. The next rally might require an equally important development, and you know, there's one that's already in development, and this is the new proposal that seeks the reconnection with inter-blockchain communication, IBC protocol. So this IBC protocol basically is a bridging protocol, and it's going to allow more you know, DEXs, decentralized exchanges, to actually connect to the Luna Classic network, and that's going to help bring more liquidity, more utility, because you know, one of the things that Luna Classic needs is more utility out there. So this is huge, guys. This is huge. Terra Classic is about to launch the IBC protocol, and you know, with this we could see that you know, $1 being hit by December, guys. So hopefully this actually comes true, because if Luna Classic can hit $1 by December with a combination of the burns, more liquidity coming in with the new IBC protocol, this is going to be absolutely huge in the member, guys. So I'm loving it, you're loving it. Let's get it, guys. So right now, let's take a look at what's going on for Doge. Right now, we're seeing the Doge Fear and Greed Index is at 36. We're seeing that the Dogecoin price right now is doing okay. I did see a lot of support at 6 cents, and right now we're at 0.605. So the 6 cent level is holding for Dogecoin. Quite interestingly, we're seeing that right now the volumes have gone down for Doge. That is not too good, but we're seeing that overall Doge is up about 2.84%. So not too shabby in the house, guys and gals out there. So I'm loving it, you're loving it. Looks like Dogecoin is the second largest proof of work coin after the Ethereum merge. So that is cool, guys. So we're seeing that BTC is up slightly, almost 1%. We're seeing Ethereum is down. I mean, after the merge, Ethereum just got hammered. It just keeps getting hammered, and this is to be expected. You know, buy the rumor, sell the news. Exactly, classic crypto. Absolutely classic crypto scenario out there. Everyone should have been expecting it. We're seeing that BNB right now is up. We're seeing Binance is neutral. We're seeing that Cardano is up 2.8%, just at 47.84. But right now, we're seeing the big darling out there is that Doge is now the second biggest proof of work cryptocurrency out there, and it's up about 2.87%. We're seeing that you know, right now Shiba Inu is down to 14th place, and it's dropping pretty fast. Let's see if we can find Luna Classic out here. Luna, where are you? Luna Classic right now is up 2.32%, and whoa, it's also up 1.47% as well, and it's at 32. So it looks like we're just about to smash past the 3.0 area. So that is not too shabby out there. So that is cool beans for, you know, Dogecoin is still holding its own. You know, what else? Dogecoin is now the new second largest proof of work coin after Ethereum has moved to 10 spots. So that is pretty bullish out there. What else we got coming in for, let's take a look at what's going on with Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin right now is just gingerly below $20,000. And a lot of TA analysts are believing that Bitcoin is at the bottom. Also, this just coming in, it looks like European Central Bank selects Amazon to develop its digital payments. So that's interesting, cool beans. And after 4,500 votes, 72% of the people believe that Bitcoin bottom is already in, or we will be there by the end of 2022. That is very cool. We're seeing that you know, if we take a look at the fractal here, we're seeing that, you know, we could be seeing the next fifth great bull run should be starting, and we should be seeing that start in Q1 2023. So if that happens, we're going to see Bitcoin going up, we're going to see Ethereum Dogecoin, all the top 10 layer coins, and hopefully Luna Classic will also be getting closer and closer to $1, guys, as we burn more zeros, as we have more burns, more IBC, and the IBC bridge starts to connect to a lot of centralized exchanges, a decentralized exchange, excuse me, and that's going to have a lot of liquidity out there. So that is cool beans out there. What else is coming in? So it looks like, you know, we've created Luna DAO 4 months ago. Because of 200, so we're seeing that, you know, since Luna DAO has been taken over, we're seeing it almost 10x, and it's been phenomenal. And I think with the IBC protocol that's going to be going live soon, we could see more of a pumpage out there. So guys and gals, that's going to bring this video to a closey wozy. Don't forget to follow me on my Twitter, guys. Go and follow. Don't forget to boop the like, smash the likes. Remember, now this is financial advice. Guys, don't forget to go and follow the Linky Winkies. We got the Dogecoin tippy jar. Send some Dogecoin our way. And one final thing, guys, don't forget to secure your crypto on a Nano Ledger wallet, guys. If you do not own the keys, you do not own the crypto, and you could fall prey to a lot of scams out there and network hacks, guys. So if you want to feel safe, secure your crypto, guys, and I believe it is now supporting Luna Classic out there, so that is cool beans in house. So guys, go down there and get all of my links. We got the affiliate link down there as well. Don't forget to gear up with the OG gear. Get the gear and become an OG crazy supporter out there. And don't forget to give super chats and super thanks. I would appreciate it. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one. It's a great time to be alive. Guys, huge catalyst coming, absolutely huge catalyst coming for Luna Classic. The bottom is in for Bitcoin, and it looks like this new catalyst could be the next big thing that could take a Luna Classic up to $1 in December 2022, guys. So cool beans, boot the like, smash the likes. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.